In today's video, I'm here with my good friend John Abbott from HAWG Holsters, and we're going to talk about why his P-TAP is such a good, handy product to have on hand, and we're going to talk about how you can save some really good money on a P-TAP from HAWG Holsters. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for trustworthy information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. And as I said, I'm here with my really good friend, John from HAWG Holsters. John, thanks so much. John drove up a whole day to meet me. I'm on the way back from Thunder Ranch, and he lives down near Phoenix, Arizona. And he drove a whole day up here to meet me, just so we could hang out. And so while we're here, I thought it'd be a great idea to make a couple of videos, because we don't get to see each other very much. And we're in a great, beautiful spot here in Utah. This is like where they film the Roadrunner cartoons, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, John's got this product called the P-TAP. You've seen it, P-TAP. You've seen it before, but I wanted to kind of make sure it gave you a really good understanding of why I think this is such a cool product, and the best, probably the intended design use of it, right?
Exactly.
Basically. And John's got a really cool offer just for the Survival on Purpose viewers. So tell us about the P-TAP, John.
Okay, well, the P-TAP is the pistol trigger action protector. What it does is it protects the area that you really don't want to put your finger in until it's time to get down to work. Very simply, it's 100% American made, and what it is it firmly holds on to the trigger guard area of a Glock or the other pistols that we make it for. And the way that you take it off is like that, if you have it just on there. The way you put it on is very important. We don't want you to put it on like this, because then you're going the same direction of trigger travel. We don't want you to do that. What we would like you to do is grab it like this and clip it on like that. It goes on a lot easier like that. What it allows you to do when it is on your pistol, it just allows you to drop the magazine, check it. This is empty, of course, for the video. Reinsert the magazine, rack the slide. If it was loaded, you could rack it, and it goes all the way in. It allows you to manipulate the pistol 100%, with the exception of being able to press the trigger. You can load it, you can unload it, you can do it, you do a check, you can do all of that, and it actually protects the trigger from being able to be accessed by your finger. A friend of mine was telling me he's got really curved fingers due to arthritis, and this really helps him be able to do everything, check his manual of arms and all that, do everything without pressing, without his finger being in the trigger area, because it, as old as he is, naturally it wants to go there, not because of the pistol, but just because of the curvature of his hand. The other thing it allows you to do is it allows you to safely keep a firearm on your nightstand at home or in a hotel, as we'll show later on, where your pistol is loaded, it's ready, but you can't accidentally press the trigger. You reach over for your iPhone, your inhaler, your medicine, hit snooze, you're not able to press that trigger. But if someone comes banging through your door, your pistol's right there where you indexed it. This is tied off either to the knob on the front or to a little eye hook in the back of the nightstand. And when the bad guy comes through the door, you're ready to go.
So basically, if you're like, I don't know, say you're just laying in bed, snoozing away, staring at the inside of your eyelids, and all of a sudden you hear a crash, somebody comes busting in, you can grab your flashlight, grab your pistol, and you're ready to go.
Exactly. You want to grab a light. You never want to shoot a target that you haven't identified. It might be, somebody accidentally coming into your room and not up to no good. Just accidentally. Another thing is, I want to tell this about traveling. It's happened to me several times. When you go into your room, the door in your hotel room when you're traveling, lock your door behind you. As soon as you come in, lock the door. I don't mean just close it and trust that lock. Actually use the deadbolt. Use whatever they have to lock the door, and I'll tell you why. I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but it's happened to me at least 3 times in the last 4 years. The hotel will mistakenly give out your key or your room to somebody else, especially, people get confused. It's late at night, you're checking into your hotel, they give somebody else the key. You wouldn't want to shoot somebody over accidentally coming into your room. Well, how do you stop that? Use the safety that's inside that door to close it, where they can't just unlock it with that electronic key or whatever.
And I carry one of those little rubber door stops and just stick it on the door.
Use a rubber door stop. You definitely secure your door behind you, because I mean, I was actually given a key not too long ago when I was traveling in Texas to go headed back to the Midwest. I was given a key to a room that was already occupied.
Did you didn't catch anybody doing anything?
No, but fortunately that person had used the lock, and when I opened the door and I explained it to him, he was all nice. He goes, "Yeah, it happens to me." He was a construction worker. It happened to him all the time. So the thing of it is very simply is lock that door. But on your nightstand, at home, in a bag, whatever. If you want to protect that trigger, the P-TAP's a very good way to do it. And Brian and I have been working together for what, 7-8 years now?
Yeah, a long time.
It's been a while. So very simply, we're going to be running a link that is only available through Brian's place. You will not find it looking on our website, but it's going to be a Survival on Purpose /HAWG Holsters page where you're going to be able to buy 2 P-TAPs in regular black for $29.99, but then you can upgrade the color. It's a small charge to upgrade the color, but it upgrades both of them for the price that it normally would do, one at. And it's going to be a $29.99 link that's only available through Survival on Purpose.
And you make these to fit a lot of different size pistols,
well,
right?
we make them fit a lot of different size pistols. However, there are some pistol designs they don't work well with. Like a 1911's got a very thin metal trigger guard, very thin, like a Smith & Wesson J-frame, that small trigger guard. The Ruger LC9, it's not a system that works well with those type of trigger guards. But a lot of your polymer pistols, like your Smith & Wesson Shield, your Smith & Wesson, those will be on there.
So what about like a Glock 43?
Glock 43, we make them every day.
So if you're going to carry like a small pocket pistol like that,
right,
and if you got one that fits it, that's a good thing to do, because you don't want to have a pistol in your pocket with no trigger protection.
Right, and we make them for like the little Ruger LCP, the LCP2, the LCP2 and the LCP Max.
Right, so you can just loop it around your belt, loop the cord around your belt, stick it in your pocket. If you need to draw it out, it's safe, but it's successful.
It'll work that way. We don't. That's not what we push it for. We mainly push it for, nighttime stuff like that. But because holster always does a better job, because the more you protect of your gun, the better off your gun will work for you down the road.
There will be a link in the video description below to that special page where you can get 2 of these for the $29.95. $29.99. And John, thanks so much for taking a minute.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Driving so far north to meet me.
And one thing I want to show one more time, just to reiterate, the way that it goes on, the way it comes off, if you try to pull it like this, it's stuck on there. It's not going to want to come off real well. If you go to take it off and you're holding it like this, cord up close and then down. Inertia is your friend. And I did that just so I could show you. The way that it goes on, very simply, is this. Take the pistol, take the P-TAP, squeeze it together, thumb up over the top of the firearm, and press it together. That is the proper and safe way to put on a P-TAP.
Cool. So, now you got it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak, the designer and creator. And John's a Marine, so they like those, what do you call those acronyms, right? They like that P-TAP. They like
P-TAP, Pistol Trigger Action Protector.
Like HAWG Holsters, helping Americans wear guns. They like that stuff. So anyway, and I hope you like this video. I really appreciate you watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.